There we go. Alright, well, let's get into it. Okay. Memory serves, last time I played, I just set our first figurine to being made. Which is an important step on the path to 100%. So we can't actually get the next one until the current one is done being made. Oh, you bastard. Spit me out. Spit me out. Drop it. You rat bastard. Now I know full well that there's a fucking Deku Baba at the top of this. Get smoked. Hop, hop. Oh. It's funny how even after not playing this for years, the muscle memory for the songs remains. At least for that one, anyway. I'm short. I'm also not very tall. Uh-oh. Ah! That is insufficient quantities of magic. That's better. Hup. Yep. Oh. They tried to get me. But they weren't good enough. How many chews were in this room? Bitch. Aha! Wow! That handle being set on fire, bitch. Ow. The Deku Baba handled it a lot better than the eyeball did. Ooh. Ooh, I say sarcastically, knowing full well that these are off of Dark Nuts, who are legitimately a challenging opponent in this. Like, this is the first time the Dark Nuts appear in a Zelda game where they might actually beat my ass a little bit. I mean, not anymore. But before I got used to fighting them in this one, they could. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll take it. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. I had not jumped up high enough to make it up here, so... No, no, you spit me out! Haha. Oh. Da, 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 da. Okay. I think I have a way to kill him right now. Unless this counts, but I don't think it does. Yeah, it's not gonna. I'll come back for you. Your death has been foretold, but it is not yet your time. Ow! I keep forgetting that you throw it regardless in this one if you hit A or B, but you have to crouch to drop it. Okay. Oh, goody. I love pea hats. My favorite. Perish. Nope. You're gonna give me that, and you're gonna perish as well. No. No! Ah! Stop chewing! Ow. know why I started to turn back like I need those rupees. I do not need those rupees. And I know I don't need those rupees. Aha. God damn it. Sorry, bro. I've been here before. I've done this a million times. Get vine slapped. Them vines do be upsetty spaghetti, right? That's okay. I appreciate you being here. After all, I've only had one person. Oh God. Oh, why have you done this here? I mean, I know why you've done this here. You want to watch me try and squeeze fat ass through the gaps, but holy Jesus, the size of the leaf. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just glad you're here. You're the only viewer I've had other than a dude who showed up once for 1 second, launched me into the atmosphere, and then left. Didn't even say anything. Showed up, tried to murder me, left. Which, you know, fair. This is a normal reaction to dealing with me. Show up, try to murder, leave, I mean. But he could have at least said something. Oh, dear God. Can I squeak through the... Nope, sure can't. How about... Nope, sure can't. Okay. Ow. fucking see me. Ow! Fuck! God, Tiny Link is probably the most efficient evil you have wrought so far. Jesus Christ. Gather up, men. You get to come with me. I shall name you Squishy. You shall be my friend. Come, Squishy, we have adventures to be about. No! Squishy! I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Come, Squishy. Into the water with you. Perish, foul fiend. Squishy, I did not give you permission to invite friends over. Squishy? Squishy? Squishy, no! Anyway. Perish. Fuck pea hats. Fuck. Woo! Heart? 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 No? Heart? Oh, god damn it. Ooh. That's a good picture. Ow. I need to be quicker. There. Give me that boomerang. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go out of here pretty much as soon as I find a checkpoint jar. So that I can go redeem pictures. Like, at the very least, I need to redeem the picture of the... actually, how far am I? Yeah, screw waiting for a checkpoint jar. We're just gonna go out. Like, getting back in here is kind of a pain in the ass. Out, right. Getting back in here is kind of a pain in the ass because of the whole gliding segment outside, but... I don't know why I bothered blowing that over here. It wasn't necessary. Nope. Now I can do it. Fuck. Okay. It's go directly back to Forest Haven then. Free me from this purgatory! Uh-oh. Aw, damn it. If I'd been just a hair higher, I'd have been fun. Oh, what? No, I made it. Okay. I mean, I definitely didn't make it, but it seems I made it enough. Link, why are you such a disappointment? Why couldn't you be like your why couldn't you be more like your past lives? Don't you sass me, you stupid boat. Okay, unfortunately I don't have a way to speed up time yet, so all we really can do is wait for day to come. Oh. Fortunately, after this initial batch of figurines, once I'm done with Forest Haven and can actually, like, go explore the map, because I gotta do Forest Haven, then I gotta go back to, Outlook. Or, not Outlook, Outset. I gotta go to Outset, then I gotta go to Forest Haven, then I gotta go, and actually, it's not even Outset first. It's, what's it called? The isle the fish was at, Jaboon's Island, that Ganon absolutely fucking destroys. It's after I do that whole thing, get bombs. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. We gotta wait till the next day. Damn it. But once I get past that stage and have the bombs, and can talk to Jaboon, once I unlock the Tower of the Gods, I will be able to actually, like, run around while I'm waiting for a figurine to get made, and I won't have to sit here like a fucking lump on a log waiting for the sun to set. Ugh. Making sure I'm not about to get jumped by an angry frog. Ugh. Oh, what the hell? Oh, you. I see. Hello, Puddin'. I'm waiting for day to come again so I can get the figurine. Because I need to have an empty picture slot for the boss. And I don't know if I'll have another opportunity to get a picture of the eyeball plant vine things in Forest Haven as well. Or not Forest Haven, Forbidden Woods. So I'm waiting for the first figurine I started to be made. And then I can get the second figurine made. At which point I can proceed to go fight the boss while that's being produced. Oh, I'm trying to think. How are Tetra's crew? Are Tetra's crew something I can get a picture of? Like, are they... I'm trying to remember, am I able to get their picture from Lorenzo? Because if I can't, I might have a problem. Because I gotta get a picture of the crew. I think they are... I think they're one of the ones that I can get from Lorenzo. I think. So how are you doing, Puddin', while I try and remember if I can get the damn pirate crew in one playthrough or not. You know what? Come to think of it, I think they might be bundled with Tetra. Oh, damn it. Got a new puppy a few days ago, and it's been a hassle. Well, I'll say hassle. There's been a lot of training. I mean, that's what you get with a puppy, though, is training them. I mean, better the hassle to train them than not being able to train them at all, right? He's a mini Dottie and he's a Bray. Breet. Bratga. Yeah, my parents got a couple of puppies not that long ago. I mean, they're not... I don't think they're a year old yet, but they aren't. They aren't small dogs. They're a pair of Newfies and, oh boy. Don't know if you've ever... Oh, his left. There it is. I've also dove back head first back into Pal World, and oh Jesus, Newfies are fun, but yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Is they're fun, but the turds that come from them. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess. Okay, so that's... So I don't need this one. I mean, my parents live in the country. So, and when I say country, I mean, like, they live on 150 acres. Just fuck all. And they're like 50 minutes from a town. So, the dogs have free reign to go wherever the fuck they want out in the woods. But, like, they, well, they're puppies, you know? Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of space. Yeah. Yeah, it is. No. Ow. But they are called, their names are Joe and Jeffrey Dahmer, the people know. Joe is just happy to be there. Jeff would like to hold your hand. Well, no. I take that back. He wants to hold my hand, specifically. in his mouth, as puppies do. Specifically, he wants to, like, lead me places, which is adorable, admittedly. But, like, he doesn't know how to hold gently, which turns it into a bit of a problem. He also doesn't understand that I don't fit through the doggy door. So when sometimes I let him lead me just to see where he wants me to go with him. And he gets to the door, and the last time I let him do that, my parents, the door that the doggy door is on has one of those L-shaped handles. And he led me to the door. He went through the doggy door. Or, no, he was going to go through the doggy door. I got him to stop. Fuck, I should have had that. Now, why does it sound like I just got zapped by a fucking taser? Anyway, he led me to the door. I got him to stop before he went through the doggy door, and I opened the door. And the minute the door is cracked enough for him to squeeze his fat ass out of it, he goes for it. And that's all well and good, except I didn't open the door quite fast enough. And so what ended up happening was the door handle catches me on the side, and he has no intention of slowing down. So it digs into my side, and I'm just like trying to get him to stop pulling because he's trying to impale me on this fucking door handle. It's just like, Jeff, stop! I finally had to actually use my serious, hey, cut the shit out voice. At which point he realized, oh, I fucked up. It wound up him pulling me into the door thing. The door handle actually broke skin and had me bleeding. Like, it hurt like hell, and that's why I was like, Jeff, stop! And he was just like, I am so sorry. You know, in the way that dogs do. If it weren't for the fact that it hurt like a motherfucker, I would probably have felt bad about yelling at him like that. But it was like, Jesus Christ, you're killing me, Jeff. Chill the fuck out. But Newfies are wild. My parents have had a string of Newfies at this point. It started with Golly, who was a Newfie St. Bernard mix. So, once again, big fucking dog. Golly was scared of his own shadow. He unironically was afraid of his own shadow. You closed the door too hard and he'd piss. And it's like, he wasn't abused or anything. He was just a fucking coward. It's just like, are you shitting me? You're the size of a sedan Why are you intimidated by anything? And he ended up going of old age, and then my parents got Jim, who was a fucking riot. Jim was smart, like really, really smart. Like, Golly was smart, but again, coward. Which really kind of tempered the chaos that Golly could cause. Jim was not a coward. Well, unless it was a poodle. We made fun of him for the poodle incident. But Jim was very smart. And back in high school, I would actually take Jim with me on the weekends. Like, there were some spots, even though I live out in the middle of fucking nowhere, there were, at the time, spots where the high school kids hung out. And I'd take Jim with me sometimes, and we would just vibe and chat with people a little bit. And so I would show folks how smart he was. Unfortunately, my idea of showing him how smart he was and his idea of showing them how smart he was were kind of in conflict of one another. Because his idea of showing people how smart he was completely ignoring me when I tried to get him to, like, do something helpful. And then doing something really, really intelligent so I look like a dumbass. Which, you know, gee, thanks, Jim. And you could tell he was laughing at me. At several points, you could tell that he was greatly amused watching me make a fool of myself. Which, honestly, for my family, fair play. That makes sense. So... Nope. But he was really, really smart. And... he was also really, really gentle. Unless he needed to put the thump down on somebody. He's actually, of the Newfies, he's the only one that's given me any scars, and it wasn't even intentional. The scars that Jim has given me are purely a result of him not wanting to hurt the rescued mastiffs that my parents had for a while. Specifically, Rascal, who was the male rescue. Oh, there's the fucking pot. He was the male rescued mastiff that my parents had. Well, not exactly. So what it was... Oh, right, I need to use the boomerang for what I wanted to do there. So what it was the mastiffs were rescued by my parents, and Rascal had definitely been beaten by somebody. We don't know. I don't know the details. I'm sure my parents know the details, but I don't know the details. But Rascal had definitely been beaten by somebody. And you could tell from the way that he acted he was beaten by somebody. But he didn't get along super well with other animals. He was fine with people, even like kids and stuff. He was fine. Very gentle, very timid. But he didn't get along well with other dogs. I think he might have been like made to fight dogs. And he normally could get along okay. Him and Jim would mostly leave each other alone and tolerate each other's presence. And from time to time, they'd be buddy-buddy. Oh. I did not mean to jump in the water. But there were 2 incidents where... Well, there was more than 2 incidents. But, so, essentially, every once in a while, Rascal would get it in his head to pick a fight for no good reason. He'd get it in his head to pick a fight, and typically the fight he picked would be with Jim. He didn't fight the other Mastiff, which that was Justice. Justice was her name. He wouldn't fight Justice, but he'd occasionally go at Jim, and Jim, being a Newfie, Jim was a fluffy motherfucker. And so what would happen is Rascal would start to pick a fight, and Jim would tolerate it for a second. Rascal never did get through his fur. So Jim would tolerate it for a second until he got fed up with it, at which point he would turn and get a hold of Rascal. Ow. Oh god. I'm being hydrated. All good. But Jim would turn and he'd get a hold of Rascal, and he wouldn't, like, try and tear Rascal up. When I say he got a hold of him, I mean he got a hold of him. He'd get a hold of Skin and just hold his dumbass there like, are we done? And then he'd continue to hold him until one of us managed to break up the fight. Well, being the oldest man in the house at the time, in a lot of those cases, it often fell to me to be the one that would be like, alright, cut the shit. So, I know I can make this. There. The first incident was Jim had a hold of Rascal like that. He had him by the scruff of the neck and was just holding him, waiting for me to get there. And Rascal, being a dumbass, Rascal was not aware that I was there yet. And I had pulled them apart dozen times or so at this point. Like, I had it down. Except, for some reason, some unfathomable reason, my brain went, hey, these dumbasses are fighting again. Grab them. And instead of grab them translating to get the top dog first to have control of the situation and then grab the bottom dog, which is how I had done it every other time up to that time, I grabbed for the bottom dog first, which means that Rascal had enough wiggle room to turn his head. Now, to be abundantly clear, at no point had Rascal ever bitten me, and at no point did Rascal ever bite me. This was not a bite. This was much dumber than a bite. So, Rascal turns his head, and his mouth is open. And that's all he did. That's all he did. He turned his head with his mouth open. That's it. That's all it took. I got to watch one singular canine tooth carve through my arm like a hot knife through butter. I saw bone. I saw the different layers of fatty tissues. I was kind of fascinated. It was gross. It didn't hurt, though. I have an absurdly high pain tolerance. I partially blame the autism for the absurdly high pain tolerance, and I partially blame the fact that my family are very fond of roughhousing, even though I personally am not a huge fan of it. So at no point did I ever feel pain from this except for during the healing process, which was a different stupid scenario. Can I say I'm so proud of how chatty you are? No, you cannot. Keep your compliments to yourself. So he cuts straight through my fucking arm like that. It's just like, well, that's lovely. I end up, ow. Alright. That's it. That's it! You're getting run over. Come here, bitch. So, yeah, he ended up carving through my arm. I had to go get a bunch of stitches, but it was actually really funny on the way there. Because after it happened, I ended up, like, immediately after it happened, I covered it with my hand because, you know, oh god, my arm has just been, like, halfway sliced in two by a dog. Rascal knew what he had done. Rascal immediately froze like, I am so sorry. Jim didn't realize what he had done, so Jim still had a hold of him and was like, are we gonna put an end to this yet? Which pissed Rascal back off, so Rascal freezing didn't last super long. So I end up going to the sink in the kitchen to look and make sure that it's not, like, splurting from an artery or something. It wasn't. It was barely bleeding at all, really, which, again, I chalk partly up to the pain tolerance. So it's barely bleeding, and I'm just like, well, that's not good. I should probably point this out to my mother. Because, mind you, I was still in high school at the time. So she's yelling at the dogs, thumping on him with a broom, not, like, trying to hurt him with the broom or anything, just trying to get him to, like, break it up so that she doesn't have to put her hand in there. She, ah! Ow, you dick. Yoink! Ah! Ah, you killed your friend, dumbass. You know what? No, not that. This. Give me that. Yoink! Ow. Damn it. I have his stick. But it was funny because the entire the entire thing was actually really funny, even though I was, you know, horribly injured. After I established that I wasn't about to bleed out or anything, I go in with my hand over the wound, and I'm like, Mom, look at this. Mom, look at this. And, you know, she's yelling at the dog. She ain't got no time for my bullshit. Oh right, no, I have the boss. Yeah, I got what I came in here for. I'm like, Mom, look at this. Mom, look at this. And she's like, I'm busy. And I'm like, yeah, well, you probably ought to look at this. And I take my arm off it and just shove it under her nose. Like, look. And there's a beat. You can feel the air in the room change. Jim stops, like, what just happened? Because, you know, he's still unaware of what happened to me. And then she breaks the broom on him. Like, holy shit. So she breaks the broom on him, we get him outside, and oh, damn it. She breaks the broom on him, trying to get him to fucking cut that shit out. And we get him outside. And she immediately is like yelling at my sister, telling her to come out and go get my dad, who is outside in the shed outside, working on building a net for commercial fishing, because that's what he does. He's done it for a long time. I've done it with him for a long time, although not recently, thank fuck. I'm not a fan of commercial fishing. Not for ethical reasons, I just hate the job itself and don't like working with him on top of it. We're two alike. It will be a case of 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. If we ever go on the boat together again. But so he's out in the shed working on a net, and my mom is like, go get your father! And my sister has no idea what's going on. I'm still covering the wound with my arm. With my hand, I mean. My sister's like, no. Mom's like, go get your father! And my sister's like, I'm barefoot! And I just say, hey, look. And I uncover my arm. Her face goes white. I'll go get Dad. And sure enough, out she goes. It's just like, okay. So then in comes Dad in this fucking chain of comedy. In comes my dear father, who is already panicking. He doesn't do well with blood at all, which is hilarious to me. So he comes in, keep pressure on it, keep it above your head. Just so much panic. And I'm just like, bruh, chill. Like, I'm not in any pain, I'm not bleeding out or anything. It didn't even bleed through an entire handful of paper towels. In the entire incident, it didn't bleed through a single handful of paper towels. So I'm like, chill. I'm fine. It's inconvenient, but it doesn't hurt. I'm not dying or anything. Relax. So I'm gonna have to hope that that's good enough. So, end up... Aw, oh, damn it. I just realized I didn't think to do a thing I should have done. Oh, well. So, the entire ride to the hospital, my father is, like, freaking out. He's like, oh, God, you're bleeding, you're horribly fucked up, and I'm just, like, having a chat with my mother about how we can get the blood stain out of the white shirt I was wearing at the time, because that's honestly the most pressing thing in my mind at the moment. And she's like, oh yeah, we can get that out with, actually, get rid of this. She's like, yeah, we can get that out with, tomato juice. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, damn it. And my father, eventually, during the ride there, he's just like, really? We're like, what? Am I supposed to, like, lose my shit over this? Like, we're on the way to the hospital. I'm not in pain. I don't know what you want from me. Should I be screaming? Will that comfort you? Like, I'm not pansy the way that you are sometimes, dear father. There we go. Oh, damn it. But so, the other incident, the one where Jim actually scarred me, though, it started as another Rascal and Jim start to fight moment. After the initial incident where I got the scar, where I got the scar from Rascal carving through my arm like a hot knife with butter. It started as another of those incidents, and so I go to stop the fight because, come on, you dumbasses, no sense in trying to murder each other. Rascal immediately is like, okay, I'm done, because Jim had a hold of him again. But as I reach for him, after they've split up, as I reach for Jim, he thinks it's Rascal coming for him. So he turns and he gets a hold of him. Except, again, it's not Rascal, it's me. So he gets a hold of me and has me by the arm with his fucking molars. And I'm just like, Jim, you dick, that's me! And he immediately lets go like, oh, I am so sorry. It's like, bruh, friendly fire, what the hell? And somehow, that's the one that gave me, like, scars. Like, he didn't even break skin, he just crushed part of it. And it scarred, and I can still see it to this day. It's just like, what the hell, dumbass?
Swordsman, are you the one who rescued me? You have my thanks. When it all went dark around me, I thought my time on the earth was over. But why are you here, Swordsman? What? The Great Deku Tree sent you? Oh, that's right. Today's the day of our annual ceremony. Oh, I'm in trouble. I should be here. I gotta get out of here immediately.
bruh. Let's go, Makar. Whoop. Da 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 da. Ooh, Makar, you have returned safely.
I'm sorry, Great Deku Tree. I know you warned us many times, but still I didn't listen.
Do not worry, Makar. You are safe now. Just be more careful from now on. You have done well, Mav. I must thank you for your brave deeds. Here is that which I have promised you. Please accept it. Da 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 da. It is my hope that this pearl shall lead you to a fair destiny. All is well, Makar. Do not cry. Please play your songs for me as you always do. Why did the Deku Tree got a tooth?
Oh, that's right. We must begin our ceremony soon before the day ends. I'm sorry to keep y'all waiting. Let the ceremony begin. Oh, great Mav. As my thanks to you, I shall play even harder than I normally do. I hope you enjoy it. Great Deku Tree, this year you've once again produced some splendid seeds.
With these seeds, we will continue to spread new forests across the Great Sea. Let's go, Koroks, to the sea. See you all next year. Take care. I'll be back for you. Okay, let's see. Blub. Blub. Out. Da 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 da. So this place too has been attacked by Ganon. Could he already be regaining his power? Link, you must get the remaining pearl. It lies in a place northwest of here. We must set sail immediately. Yeah, okay. How about we don't do that and say we did? Just saying. So, unfortunately, this is another part where we're going to have to stop and wait for just a second. Because I'm pretty sure that the next phase... I'm trying to think, actually. Let me think. I won't need to get Tetra's picture until... I won't need to get Tetra's picture until I beat the tower. Ba-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da. Might as well let the wind blow the right way while we wait. Ba-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da. Ugh. Any day now, the sun will rise. I think I'm gonna wrap up stream after I get the next figurine started at this point. Kind of run out of energy. Might make myself a list of shit to blab about while I'm planning for next stream. That's the one thing I didn't really consider when I decided to do this. All the dead time waiting for these figurines to cook. At least this initial batch. Okay, so that worked. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up stream here for now. I might be back later with Necess. I might be back later with Necess, I might not be, I don't know. Tomorrow will be Star Citizen, And then the day after will also be Star Citizen. So those will probably start around, I want to say 6 or 7 Eastern, somewhere in that range. For now, though, thank you all for watching. Hopefully, you all have had a good time following along. Hope to see you in future streams. But for now, peace.